てめえが何だろうと構わねえ。俺の前に立ちふさがるなら食い殺すまでだ。
Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming at you with a Should You Summon on the Campfire World banner. Now, I know I'm a bit late, but I didn't have any notifications on. I have like 7 videos to post. I'm pretty busy right now, so let's just get right into it. This banner actually is pretty good. Now, we do have White Ichigo, Hiyori, Isane, Halibel, Nelliel, Kisuke, Lupi, Grimmjow, and of course Shinji. Now all these characters are actually somewhat usable, but some of them are clearly more meta than others. Meta, I guess, is the word you might want to use. So first and foremost, let's just start off with this White Ichigo. This White Ichigo is not bad. I see a lot of people call him bad and stuff like that. He comes from a time when they weren't giving Berserker 20% or Havoc 20% to like every single character. That's actually pretty good. Now this character, standard lunge for strong attack, 2500 length beam second. He does have a 900 radius third strong attack. That's where his like bad comes in. He's not horrible. Matter of fact, he's probably the third best melee Soul Reaper for power. Third to maybe Tag Team Ichigo. Then again, I like Tag Team Ichigo a little more than this character, as well as, of course, Bankai Shinji. This character, if you have him 5 out of 5, he might be worth transcending. He's bonus in quite a few epic raids, but for the most part, I don't think that you should really bother with him unless you have him 5 out of 5 and you actually enjoy playing him. If you don't enjoy playing with him, literally just don't toss him out for transcendence points just in case he gets resurrected. But like, just leave him alone. Leave him alone. Next, we do have Hiyori. Hiyori is a very, very common character to obtain nowadays, so I wouldn't really hunt for her. But if you do end up getting her like 3 of 5, 4 of 5, even 5 of 5, 5 of 5, I think that she's actually really freaking good. Like, she's really good in hard guild quests. She's really good in epic raids. She's like pretty much the go-to if you have her for bonus in epic raids, because she's a flurry character with poise, and she also has a bruiser of 20%. So she has that built into the character, and she also has hollow killer. So she's a PvE killer. Her special also has weakened defense, so her special is usable. She's actually really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. She's not crazy. I wouldn't use her in like co-op aside from epic raids, but in a pinch, she does her job really well. Next, we do have Isane. Isane, actually, Isane is really good. Recovers 20% stamina, so she has a built-in heal. Debilitator plus 5 seconds, paralysis on all but her barrier and her NAD. Strong attack recharge as a link, a ranged Rankar killer, which I think that the other only one that's really worth mentioning is probably Gremmy for mind. Maybe? Let me actually confirm, because I do like the Isane. Oh no, I was gonna say Koga. I'm like, wait, no, hold up, Koga, that's definitely not right. So range, mind, Rankar killer. There are a good amount of Rankar killers in general for mind, but Gremmy, Kisuke, and Isane. Isane the best. Isane and Gremmy are probably the best SP based. Kisuke obviously the best NAD. When it comes to melee though, you do have access to Candice, Toshiro, and really, is that it? And Bankai? Because Bankai actually is not bad. 15, 15, 15, get that some sprinter on him. Not bad. So yeah, I mean, yeah, but anyway, sorry, now I'm talking about Bankai. Either way, you do have a 2500 length beam for strong attack. Unfortunately, her second strong attack is the doo-doo 575 AoE around yourself, and then full screen third strong attack. Overall, not a bad character, especially if you like playing the playstyle. And since she does have a Rankar killer, she's actually good in this IT. If you're trying to manual, Isane is the way to go. If you're trying to auto and you have a built-up Kisuke, Kisuke is the way to go. Either way, both of these characters can't really go wrong with them. Halibel, strong attack recharge minus 12%, hollow killer. Her issue is that she has a range collision for strong attack, which I feel like holds her back. Berserker 40%, guard break, frenzy, poison immunity, freeze immunity, devastation plus 60%. Honestly, I think that she's actually, if you have her like max transcendence, she should be good in hard GQ, thanks to the freeze. I think that there's freeze in the range hollow week. It's been a while. Range hollow week. What do I put on my Cobra? Either way, I don't think she's a horrible character. I just feel like since she wasn't given Havoc 20%, she was a mid-month character. You have the 18% Manification first strong attack, which is the same as Gremmy. So if you remember how horrible that is, yeah, you might get some PTSD flashbacks. 800 radius AoE distant second strong attack, and full screen third strong attack. She's literally like Gremmy in terms of the strong attack kit, but she doesn't have Havoc 20%, which really does hold her back. Like this being a 960, this being a 1200 probably would make up for this being the 18% magnification disappointment attack. Alright, and next you do have Nelliel. Nelliel actually is really good. She is a ranged Soul Reaper killer. Unfortunately, she has to compete with characters like Bankai Shinji under the melee side, but Spirit Society Byakuya, Lile Baro, Bankai Hikone, there's just a lot of power Soul Reaper killers that she's going to compete with. However, that being said, she's the only Arankar Soul Reaper killer that you actually might want to use. Like if you get Arankar times 3 damage in Senkaimon, she's gonna be the go-to character. Either way, if you're trying to just fill up your box, she's definitely something nice to have. Look at her dummy thick thighs, that big fat booty, and them big ass breasts. Berserker plus 40%. Damn. R.I.P. to my 2.3% female audience. I'm sorry. It's Nell, okay? It's Nell, please. Forgive me. Berserker plus 40%, Frenzy, Guard Break, 2 immunities as well, just like the Halibel. Halibel has Freeze and Poison, and Nell has Paralysis and Poison. So weird. Bruiser plus 40%, Devastation 60%. Does Halibel have Davis 60%? Oh, she has 60% also. And going into her actual kit, she has the 2500 length beam, second strong attack, the 975 AoE distant third strong attack. I love this strong attack. Even without Havoc, this third strong attack is really freaking good. And then the first strong attack is actually the 40% magnification, the same as Nini, if you're familiar with that. Hits hard, pushes the enemy back really far, so just keep that in mind when you use this strong attack, that you're going to want to make sure that you position it properly so you get the most damage possible. Overall, I do like this Nell. I just wish... It is what it is. I just wish they got Havoc, because this whole banner would have been amazing with Havoc. Then you have Kisuke, no affiliation killer, which I think that's the only thing that really holds him back. Berserker 40%, Devastation 60%. He is a strong attack recharge minus 14% link. He does have a charged third strong attack along with Frenzy, of course. Standard SP based character. So 750 to 900 radius. I feel like if they resurrect him in the next like 70 years, he would get Havoc 20%, and this character would be completely amazing because he would have the 3000 length beam. As of right now, 2500 length is not really all that to write home about. It is nice for a first strong attack though. I will say this, for a kit, his kit's actually not bad, just his third strong attack is bad. 2500 length beam, first strong attack, 800 AoE distant, second strong attack, and his third strong attack is a 750 to 900 AoE around himself, not AoE distant. This is not like 5th anniversary Ichigo. This is more akin to like Cayenne or Bazby, where it's you punch the ground, but he doesn't have Havoc, right? So it's not it's nowhere near as good, and it's unfortunate because he does have a no affiliation killer, so he's actually pretty good in guild quests should you need someone for no affiliation week. And I'm trying to think if I'm spacing on something. I feel like there's something else. Devastation 60%. He doesn't have Disabler. No, I'm thinking of the other Kisuke. Okay. And last but not least, the actual main banner, the prize of the entire selection, Lupi. Yeah, right. No, I'm just kidding. He does have Havoc 20%, Berserker 20%. His kit's a little wonky, but I mean, he's not a bad character. I feel like since he has a no affiliation killer, a lot of people wrote him off, but overall, Lupi's actually pretty good. I've seen some Max Transcendent ones. The Max Transcendent ones actually perform incredibly well, but unless you have like 205, 505, I wouldn't really recommend working on him, just because if you can get Noel, you might as well just work on Noel. Alright, and of course, the second prize of the banner, the first obviously being Bankai Shinji, you have Grimmjow. Grimmjow is still one of the best auto units in the game, if not one of the fastest auto. If he can one-shot without a boost, he's the best autoer. If you do need a boost in order to kill the enemies, then obviously Oetsu is going to be the way to go. He does have, Grimmjow does have a Soul Reaper killer, damage reduction minus 20%, Berserker 50%, so if you want to build him hybrid, like if you don't have Chappies built up and you only want to work on like hybrid stuff because you're like relatively new to the game, you can do that. But when it comes down to it, he does have Flurry, he has Poise, he has Bruiser plus 40%, and of course the thing that makes him honestly actually really good is the fact that he does have Guard Break, and he also has hidden enemy chance plus 100%. If you're familiar, hey Gilgamesh, I appreciate the follow. If you have, what's the word I'm looking for? If you've played with Lile Baro, you know how strong guard break and hit hidden enemy chance on the same character is. You don't have to waste an accessory slot, it's just built in. He does have poise with the damage reduction 20%, so as an auto unit he's going to be very durable, and the fact that he was given 40% bruiser means he hits really hard. He also has sprinter +1 if you want to like manual, if you know you're about to get one shot, like just a quick swipe away, you can make use of him, and I think that this character is still the best auto unit in the game, even compared to like characters like Oetsu or Tokinara. However, I do feel like he needs to be able to kill in his strong attacks. He has a lunge first strong attack, he has a 625 radius lunge second strong attack, and then his third strong attack is going to be the 1000 AoE vacuum into a 675 radius explosion AoE distant, which is really good. I actually really love this strong attack, especially on NAD characters that you want to group up and then you just punch him in the face, right? And then last but not least, Shinji. Shinji is probably the only reason that a lot of people... Shinji is probably the main reason that everyone's going to want to go in on this banner. And honestly, I wouldn't blame you. He's amazing. Like strong attack recharge -12%, right? As his Link. Soul Reaper killer. He's the best melee Soul Reaper killer in the entire game, and he also has the hollow attribute, which hollow attribute sometimes can be a bit hit or miss, especially in stuff like Senkaimon where they force you to use a hollow character. He does have a team party power attribute captain, strong attack damage +20%, excuse me, I gotta crack my neck, and he does buff Byakuya's, he does buff himself, and this is actually a 20% damage buff on top of everything that's put in. This actually gets calculated after the match starts, which is really good. If you play Dokkan, you guys know exactly what plus 20% damage plus an extra 20% damage is. It stacks even further into itself, which is really good. So Berserker plus 20%, damage to confuse enemies plus 40%. Getting this character to 20 and getting like damage to confuse enemies plus 80% plus full stamina damage boost makes this character hit like a freaking truck. Bruiser plus 20%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, Confusion on everything as well, Frenzy, Havoc 20%, and Sprinter +1. The damage to confuse enemies is actually really nice because this actually gets factored in despite his lack of devastation. Even though his first strong attack is gonna hit, his first special move hit is gonna hit like doo-doo, since it's gonna proc the confusion, every subsequent hit is going to hit significantly harder. So if you actually go for the damage to confuse enemies plus 80%, his bomb is going to be hitting stupid numbers because it's going to be pretty much, I don't want to say it's going to be like bombardment, but I want to say that it's as close to bombardment as you could really get. Like damage to full stamina damage boost 25 with damage to confuse enemies plus 80%. You're pretty much getting bombardment levels of damage, just not bombardment levels of hits, which can be better, especially if you're trying to knock out like a whole room in Inheritance Trial, right? But yeah, going into it, I do think that this banner is actually really good. You're 100% guaranteed to get one of these characters. Let me, where is, oh, I kind of closed it. So yeah, so seeing as you do have 66% chance of getting a Campfire own world unit, as well as just getting some good value premium pool units, this could actually sway you to summon. That being said, just remember that there are a lot of excellent banners that are on the horizon. One to note, Machine Society. I think that this is an easy skip because I do feel like these three characters are going to be in the end of the year banner for the voting poll selection. Next, we do have the Rukia Kokuto Kisuke banner, which honestly, I think that you're better off just coughing up 25 bucks and just picking up a Kokuto if you want to get a Kokuto. This banner is super good value. Fierce Battle of Kaku, the Droplet Link Nanao, Droplet Skill Nanao, I still prefer Droplet Link, whatever. And then you also have Swimsuit Nemu and Gakka Gin. I'm not even going to call him Cacao Society because that's not right. Gakka Byaku, actually this Byaku is actually not bad. Swimsuit Apache is an Espada killer. Redux Yoruichi Soifun is actually really good. Soichi is probably one of my favorite characters to be released this year. You do have Edrad, and then in terms of banners, I do expect Spirits Are Forever With You to be completely end of the month. I think that that's almost 100% confirmed. That being said, my honest recommendation, if you can wait on summoning on this banner actually goes away. Click. This banner actually goes away on the 1st, which means if you want to summon on this banner, literally wait 3 days. Alright, wait 3 days just because we're going to be getting the stats and skills and the names of the characters that are going to be released, And even if you don't like the characters, just wait till the end of the month when the banner actually drops to make an informed decision. Try not to be too hasty. Being too hasty is literally the reason why you're watching this video and wondering why you're trying to summon when you have 255 orbs. Yes, I'm talking to you, Benny. Yeah, anyways. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Just grind on, catch up with him, stay blessed. I wish you all the best luck with your summons. Let me know if you guys actually plan to summon on this banner. My boy wants to get his Shinji 5 out of 5, which is the reason that he's gonna be going in. And yeah, I mean, that stream will be going live when that comes out. I'm gonna be sacrificing my notifications for a while because I have a lot of videos that I want to put out, and I don't. It's weird, bro. That's gonna be for another video. Y'all have a great day. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.